It's the Racing Post World Cup video guide, and we're going to look at the wide open battle for the Golden Boot. Who's going to be top scorer in South Africa this year? Tony Cascarino, let's start with you. You almost did it that time when you were playing for Republic of Ireland. I think you've just fell about 9 goals short yourself. So who's going to be the main man in South Africa?
Well, I did it with the German closer 4 years ago, so it's my proudest and biggest win, Bruce. But this year, David Villa, I think, because of the way the Spanish player, Mark has touched on before about, you know, Torres, and I would rather be on Villa. I think his record shows everything. Outsider, thought he's Aguero, because I can't believe Maradona.
May as well be Maradona.
Maradona's going to leave out his son-in-law, because I think he'll play. And at 40s, and the way they play, they can only get goals. It's whether he makes a starting line. You know, look at Milito, Higuain, Tevez. I think he'll play son-in-law.
You've got that guy Messi as well, haven't you?
Yeah, exactly. But I still go Aguero.
Yeah, I mean, World
goals.
Cups, it's not always actually the players that start the first game that end up scoring all the goals anyway. Yeah, so.
Certainly 90. But it does happen often, you're right.
And they've got those games where if they have won the first two, I mean, they could absolutely have target practice in the third one, couldn't they? There could be a lot of goals there.
It's a very easy group, there's no doubt about that.
You can only see them getting goals. It's which one their players gets them.
That's the difficulty, isn't it? You might back one of the Argentine players and they end up only playing 45 minutes. But Mark, who stands out for you, mate?
I think it's Robin van Persie. I know he's been sort of the gambled-on player. He was 33-1 a few weeks ago, which was a ludicrous price. Even at 14-1, I think there's some each-way value in that. For me, he's fresh. He showed his well-being scoring at the back end of the Premier League. And if he could stay fit, for me, he is not far behind. Or, you know, we're talking about a world-class striker, in my opinion. Everyone says Drogba and Torres and Rooney in the Premier League. I think Van Persie's got absolutely everything. And in this Holland team, he's the focal point of a midfield that includes Schneider, Van der Vaart. If Robben's fit, all well and good. It's a very easy group: Cameroon, Denmark. And also Japan. I can only see goals for them. And I think the Dutch could go goal crazy. He's the one for me.
Spoken from a Spurs fan, that is praise indeed for Van Persie. OK, I think David Villa's a solid favourite, but at 8-1 the field, it's a fantastic betting event. It's good each way terms. So the Golden Boot's going to be one of the real great betting events of the World Cup.